Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. So we are on another episode of Peaky Blinders. We are actually on another season. We finally started season 4. This one is episode 1. This one actually has a name. Oh my gosh, hold on. I just realized this one has a name. That's kind of weird. Why'd they start naming their episodes? Okay. Well, this one's called The Noose. Last episode was finally the whole conclusion of the Russian business. The creepy priest found out about Tommy telling the Russian embassy about the creepy priest's motives. So he kidnapped Tommy's son to force him into doing something, which I'll talk about in a second. So he found this out because there was a mole in Tommy's group. It was none other than freaking Alfie Solomons. Hopefully he comes to his senses after this, because even he was kind of like a little shook afterwards. And I hope he realizes that changing sides is not always worth it. He told Tommy that in order to get his son back, he had to blow up the train. They had papers to, like, you know, scatter around the area to make it seem like the Russians, and then that way forces Britain to cut ties with Russia completely. Tommy, he had like 3 different groups working at the same time. So one of them, which was the group that he was on, was he was going to continue doing the robbery because, like, get your money out of this. And then there was the other group, which was Arthur and John, who were in charge of blowing up the train. However, they were given orders that if Michael, okay, the other group was Michael. He was in charge of killing the creepy priest and getting Tommy's son back. If Michael was to save their son, they were supposed to call Finn, and Finn would, you know, tell Michael and John, don't blow up the train. Crisis averted. Because Michael was really slow and because, you know, Finn was slow at running, they ended up blowing the train anyways. Tommy calls a family meeting, gets everyone together, starts handing out money, and is like, here you go. I know I made you kill 6 people, but this is the best I can give you. It was actually a really thought-provoking speech. It wasn't it wasn't like the most positive of speeches. In fact, it was pretty negative. And there was a lot of truth in it too. Arthur's like, listen, you know, this has been great and all, but I gotta leave now. So he's about to leave to go to America. I don't know if it's California, but he's going to America. They're saying their goodbyes and Tommy's like, well, you're not gonna get very far. And they're like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, funny story. You're getting arrested, you're getting arrested, you're getting arrested. Well, what he said was, our enemies hate us right now. And they have, like, the police and all of that underneath their control. So y'all are getting arrested right now. But I have a plan. Of course, Tommy has a plan. And he is working with somebody who is higher than, like, in a higher position than his enemies. So, that was the cliffhanger. Really excited to see what happens to his, obviously Tommy's gonna get him out. He's gonna get him out. They're gonna be a little salty about it, but he's definitely, oh my gosh, gonna get them out. Oh, at least they're at least they're getting hung together, right? Or is it hanged? Hanged feels so wrong to me. I don't know why.
When are they due to
right now?
Today. This morning in Winston Green Prison. Why the hell didn't you bring it up before?
I was wondering where, like, frickin' Winston Churchill was and all this. The dude who set him up in the first place. Ugh, they really like to play it last minute, don't they? Another time jump! Oh my god. At least it's only 1 year, not 2 years this time.
Tommy, I've had Christmas cards from John, Arthur, Ada, Michael and Polly. And an invitation. New Year's. Party at John's house.
Oh.
Party at John's big house. Good for him.
Okay then.
Why don't you come? Just turn up, bring Charlie.
Yeah.
And a lump of coal. Tommy, you've never even seen Arthur's kid. Nor John and his
yeah. I really like Lizzie. I think she's a very underrated character. She talks a lot of sense. And she always gets, like, the worst end of things. Like, remember her boyfriend last season got murdered?
You know, okay?
What?
Yeah, I saw you at the back.
Oh man, she's really losing it.
It's funny they don't notice. Oh, my sweet. Oh, my heart.
Huh?
Crushed to death in the canal.
What drugs are you? Is she mixing alcohol and drugs?
Inside the lip.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Tom's living, I mean Tom. John's living in a nice, oh, nice place.
Arthur, Linda.
Hello, Esme.
Oh.
Who'll pay for your car and driver, Ada?
Shelby Company Limited.
Nice car. Treats you well. His last little pet.
Look, this visit is meant to be about making things all right.
John had a rope around his neck. He shit himself.
All right. Esme, that up there. Oh, go in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
Take a curse. Back to the money.
Yeah, your wife got an attitude. John's actually not doing too bad, considering. Oh. Oh, look at Arthur's hair.
You say there is a disparity in pay based on sex?
The male wire cutters in the Rover factory a mile and a half down the road are paid 10 shillings a week more than the female wire cutters here.
Different factories, different rights.
Both factories are owned by you, Mr. Shelby. Not in your own name, of course. In the name of our householdings.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You say there is a 10 shilling disparity between male and female cutters in two of my factories. Very well. I will increase the pay of the female cutters in this factory by 5 shillings. And I will cut the pay of the male cutters in the Rover by 5 shillings.
That's fair.
And I will tell the men with families to feed whose idea it was to cut their pay.
You do that, and we'll bring all my members out on strike.
Oh, yeah? The week after Christmas, you think so? You know, everything you've said here today, and the fact that we're having this meeting today, tells me that you are a woman without a family.
And everything I hear about you tells me you're a man without a family as well.
Ooh, got you good there. She is fighting for equality, so technically what he is doing is making their pay equal. However, I know what he's doing is trying to get a rise out of the male workers, so they can have somebody to blame, which is her. Why is it so hard to pay people equal? Oh, he got one too. Who is this from? I kind of assumed it was him, but apparently not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it gonna be something juicy? Oh, Changetta. Isn't that name sounds familiar.
And what do you get up to all day, Arthur?
As you know, Arthur's previous endeavours have left us with no need for a salary.
Arthur occupies his time in the garden, doing voluntary work. He drives old people and cripples.
Oh.
Yeah, well, something to do.
Ada's like, okay.
I want to open a garage.
Someday.
Fixing cars, you know.
Sometimes cars attract ambitious men.
Yeah, but
Linda.
I like fixing cars.
Let him do what he wants to do.
I got it.
I don't think Ada likes Linda, which me neither, honestly.
Michael, I just got served a black hand. I just got delivered a black fucking hand to the house. From local Changretta.
Jesus. Jesus Christ. Wait a minute, John, which one was like that?
The old man's oldest son. He was going to get done for killing a bank clerk in a robbery. So his old man sent him back to New York. You know what the black hand means among the wops, Arthur? It's mafia shit. The Sicilian fucking mafia.
He got the mafia on him? Oh, well, probably all of them, right?
It was Tommy who killed him.
It was fucking Arthur pulled the trigger!
Yeah, it was the old man.
Marcy, but it was Arthur. You know, it makes no fucking difference.
Because you were all there.
That's the Changretta's son. Look. How the fucking hell's your olive? Aye? And why's he waiting a year?
I'm going to see Tommy next. I'll talk to him.
I'll be served a black hand. And she won't even let me keep a fucking spud gun in the house.
Go to a hotel.
If you won't leave empty-handed, here you go, look. Some eggs, you give them to Polly, all right? And you, keep your eyes on the road.
Oh, that was a nice exchange. They saved him for last. Because oh, we know who you are, Adrian Brody.
Take off the hat.
What? Why him? Single him out like that. God.
What's the purpose of your visit?
Pleasure.
He's part of the mafia. Wow, I didn't expect that. I'm into it. He's a good actor.
See your sister in that chair sometimes.
Okay.
Look, me and Lizzie decided. It's time.
For what? Time for what?
These. One for you and Ada. One for you and me.
So Tommy said keep it off the whiskey.
Yep. Dang, she's good.
Joe Letter knows where we all live.
Yep.
If we stay out in the open isolated, he'll pick us off one by one.
Yep.
We need to be together in a place even they won't dare to come.
Yep.
You mean back home?
Within a 4-mile radius of the garrison, every man is a guard and a soldier for us. I'm calling a family meeting. Charlie Strong's yard, Boxing Day. Finn's already there. You tell Polly and Michael I'll deal with John and Arthur.
And Esme and Linda?
Ooh.
Anyone who wants to live to see another Christmas needs to come when it's safe. These bastards will kill kids as well.
Yeah.
When this business is finished, we can go our separate ways.
How am I going to get through Christmas without them? They close everything. How am I going to get through Christmas without them?
I'll help
They
you.
don't open anything. Fucking Java Pocket 3, nothing.
You can move in with me and I'll help you.
How am I going to get through fucking Christmas without anything?
You can move in with me and I'll help you.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Don't be stupid! Fuck off! I don't want you! Mom, this has got to stop! I don't want you! This has got to stop! My Tommy said to me that it's with you, but I can't!
Hello, Polly. Hello, Michael. Merry Christmas.
Oh my God.
Things have changed. Today, everyone in the family received one of these.
Yeah, open it. It's not good news, that's for damn sure.
He said he was new this year.
Who's...
When did he join us?
October.
Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh, what's he thinking?
October. And he's fallen.
He's Italian, sir.
Oh.
Sous chef. Peeling potatoes.
It's an emergency. Like notice.
Oh. I notice. Right. I'll carry on.
Uh-oh. He kind of looks like the other three. They all kind of look the same, not gonna lie, but I can't tell.
What about Antonio?
The heck?
Been here 2 months and we've not met before. It's my fault. I've been busy. Thomas Shelby.
Oh.
My hand has blood.
Oh, mine too.
He's like, okay.
Maybe it isn't you that pays him.
He's acting very suspicious. Like, at least give some answer.
I've been reading. Antonio was sent from New York.
I don't know, please.
Don't be Sabini facilitated. He passed him on to you, told you to bring him into my house. Threatened to kill you if you didn't do it. You want me to dress you like I dressed a fucking stag?
Please.
You know about me. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I do.
Uh-huh.
They just said bring him here.
Oh. Who?
I'll bring him in.
Oh, goodness, Tommy. He has a gun. God, don't look so guilty. Oh, meat hook. Oh, Tommy. You're freaking brutal. Oh.
Curse, I don't know what did he fucking say? What did he fucking say? He said fuck
tell Darby today, he picked the wrong side in this war. Once we dealt with the Americans, let's go for it. Go on, go on.
Oh, Sabini. I like that we're dealing with, like, last season was like the Russians, this season's like the Mafia. This doesn't seem to be like as, like a bigger picture type thing, but it's more of like a personal thing for both sides of it, both the Italians and the Peaky Blinders, because of their past, obviously. Even though it's not like as big picture as like last season, it's still like really interesting because of their personal past. Uh-oh. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot. Oh! Oh! Wow, they got 2 for 1. Oh my god. I know, it's hard to listen to Tommy, but like, he wasn't kidding when he said this is the freaking Mafia. Great start to the season. I like that we're introducing the New York Mafia because I'm familiar with them. I know who we're talking about now. It's especially going to be even worse because it is like a personal ordeal, which it's kind of interesting to think because whenever this whole situation happened, just because Lizzie was dating an Italian, basically that was it. And because the Italians at the time they weren't enemies, but they definitely weren't friends either. So that's what started this whole thing. And John got jealous and he ended up beating the guy up. Like, it was just this whole thing, this whole war thing started for no reason. And then Tommy was like saying, oh yeah, no, John did the right thing. We need to show our strength, which I was like, And then Grace died because, you know, they decided to push people's buttons, which I was like, yeah, I can't really blame them because, you know, look what you guys did. And then they killed the old guy. I didn't realize that this was gonna pretty much start a war, that something in the past would be really coming back to haunt them. Like, I didn't realize the repercussions of that death, of killing that guy, would be so great, you know? After I kind of settled down, I thought that was gonna be it, but now we have the freaking New York Mafia introduced. So we got another time jump. Everybody is pretty much separated, except for like Ada and Michael. They're still working for Tommy, but everybody else is dispersed. They're like off starting their own families, basically. It's kind of sad to see, but like that's kind of reality. Like, that was probably always gonna happen. It's just the circumstances was not the greatest, you know, almost all being killed together is pretty traumatizing, but I'm kind of glad that they're getting back together because that's where the power lies, is them as a family. It was kind of funny because last season they were talking about like family is all type thing, and Tommy was even talking about how it was whenever the Russians, you know, like they said that they used family, like love is a weakness, and he's like, well, I view it as a power because, you know, we have strength in numbers and we're stronger together. It's funny how this season that's how we started out last season. This season we're starting out with like them separated. It's just kind of ironic, I guess. The only bad thing is John and Michael got shot. I'm kind of nervous because I don't think both of them will die. It might be John's days might be up. I don't know. I don't think Michael will die because Michael didn't seem to get shot quite as much as John did. So very interesting episode. Very great way to start out the season. So I think that's going to be it for today's reaction. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next episode. So goodbye and have a nice life.